Dear CA Inter Buddies, this video is regarding 1.5 preparation strategy for the audit paper for the upcoming September 24 exams, and also we will start by discussing the chapter list for the CA Intermediate auditing and respective weightage of the chapters also. So let's bash. So starting with the schedule of the chapters as such. As you know, for the CA Intermediate, we have totally how many chapters? Come on. Totally, we have 11 chapters, right? So, yeah. So the first chapter is nature, objective, and scope of audit. This is one of the easiest chapter and smallest chapter. Okay, so we will put it as a small chapter. And if you see ICA weightage, it is around 4 to 6% mark or weightage. Now going to the second chapter, Audit Strategy Planning Program, which is basically SA 300. This chapter, when compared to other chapter, it is small chapter only, but it has link with various other chapter like acceptance of client, quality control, ethical requirement, which is chapter number 11. Okay, so this chapter has connection with various other chapter, but it is also comparatively small chapter. But just see, even in the previous MTPs, this chapter, even though it is only one particular essay, which is basically essay 300, this chapter has somewhere around 8 to 12% weightage. So this chapter is basically a small chapter, but important chapter. Now moving to the third chapter, which is risk assessment, internal control. So here we are going to cover risk assessment means it is SA 315, 330, 320. Internal control, automated environment, etc. Compared to other two chapters, this is a bit more lengthy. So I'm putting it as a medium chapter. But weightage is around 8 to 12%, right? Now, moving to the hero chapter, one of the most important chapter in standards on auditing, which is audit evidence. Chapter number 4 combined with chapter number 6. Chapter number 6 is audit documentation, which is nothing but SA 230. These two chapters together, approximately 12 to 18% of mark, which is huge. But this chapter is, as the mark is also huge, chapter is also a bit large, because here we are going to study 500 series, 500, 501, 505, 510, 520, 530, 550, 610, and here just one essay, which is 230. Now, audit of items in FS, yes, I do agree. This is one of the chapter which is voluminous. But guys, I've put a separate tips video how to deal about this chapter, and I will come back to this particular chapter, how you have to go about in the schedule. But my advice, humble advice is please don't see this chapter as a villain chapter, and please don't omit this chapter. You know why? Around 12 to 20% mark. And one more reason is there. This chapter is not a new chapter if you study the other topics, because in this chapter, mostly it is a mixture of essays. It's a mixture of AS. Basically, Schedule 3 requirements will come. Legal requirements will come. Caro points will come. So how to go about in 1.5 days, I will come back. Please don't omit this chapter. We will also put this chapter in the large category. Large means voluminous chapter, big chapter. Now, audit completion and review. Basically, we have essay 560, 570, 580, 260, 265, 450. Okay, so this is a medium chapter and weightage around 8 to 12% mark. Audit report chapter, same weightage, 700 series, 700, 701, 705, 706, 710. Okay, 700 series. Plus, you have section 143, which you might have already studied in law. Plus, wherever you go, I'm there, which is Caro. Caro, please study well. Okay, so this also I will put it in the medium category, right? Now comes the audit of different entities. Yes, in this, we are going to deal about 14 different audits like hotel, hospital, education, club, government, LLP, society, etc. Okay. So this is chapter also has weightage. Clubbed with the bank, the weightage is around 12 to 18 marks. So both these chapters together, we will put it as a large category chapters. Finally, ethics and terms of engagement. I feel it is one of the small chapter basically because once we study, this particular chapter, we will have a clarity of this particular chapter also. These two chapters are interrelated. Okay. So here we are dealing with essay 210, 220, SQC ethical requirements, right? So this is the summary of the chapter, which you already know. I just wanted to show you the list and also make you understand which is the huge category and which is small and which is the medium. See, this is not ABC analysis. Please, please, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not doing ABC analysis. I'm just saying the volume of the chapters. Now, guys, our purpose of video is what? To do the 1.5 day strategy, right? So let's go to the main part of this video. So for the auditing exam, as far as concerned, you will get 1.5 days after completing your costing paper. Okay. So after completing that particular paper, okay, you will get that day after completing costing paper. I think the date will be 19th September, right? You'll get evening, come back, get fresh quickly, and you'll get around 4 to 5 hours. If you're a night bird, you will get more hours. I'm just putting an average. Okay, wherein we will try to finish off small category chapters. But wait, chapter number 1, very easy, nature, objective, scope of audit. You can finish off this chapter. See, we are revising this chapter. So approximately in 1 hour, you can finish off. Then go to chapter number 11, which is ethics and terms of engagement, which you can finish off in, again, around say 1.5 hours. Then complete with the audit documentation. It is just one essay, which is 45 minutes. We can finish off the revision. Now listen carefully. Audit of items in FS, which was chapter number 5. Studying it one go, say putting 2 hours, 3 hours, spending for that chapter alone, you may feel it's not moving. So what I have done is, see, for this chapter alone, okay, I've put this chapter in various places. See, I've split this chapter in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So there are a lot of items like balance sheet caption, P&L account caption. So what you can do is, here you can cover, say, share capital and reserves and surplus, 2 items. Okay, so first day is over. Okay, after your costing paper, you have spent that day. Now coming to the main day, 1 full day is in your hand. So morning you are fresh, take a big chapter, which is, I have chosen as chapter number 4, which is audit evidence. Weightage is also more, chapter is also large. And after that, you complete completion and review. Why I combine these 2 chapters? Basically because 500 series, it stops here with 550. Balance 500 series, 560, 570, 580 is here. So you will get the continuity. So after finishing off this, okay, do 2 to 3 items in chapter number 5. Okay. Already you have done 2 items here, 3 items you will do. Just read through. Okay. After that, you can go for audit report, which is basically 700 series, and audit of bank. Mostly it would be afternoon time. That's why I choose the audit report and audit of bank. And audit of bank is a chapter in which they can ask you like numerics, calculation of drawing power or provision calculation, etc. So be careful with the calculations. Again, spend some time, say around 45 minutes or so, spend some time for audit of items in FS also, right? Again, say 2 to 3 items. Now, it would have been evening time. Now go to chapter number 2 and 3, which is audit strategy and planning, which we said it is a small chapter but important chapter. Then risk assessment and internal control. Before you sleep, okay, night, what I advise you to do is have a quick recap. You would have prepared some class notes, or you would have prepared some charts, or you would have some short notes. Just glance through, glance through, glance through. You would feel you would have forgotten, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just glance through. Okay. Now, if you see, okay, which chapter is pending? Just tell me. We finished chapter 1. We finished chapter 2, 3, 4. Okay. Chapter 5, we are doing items in FS here and there. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Now, only chapter which is pending is different entities, which you can take up in the next day. Along with that, you can do again few items in FS. By that time, I'm sure that you would have finished the items in FS. See, this day, if you spend very carefully, you will get approximately 14 to 15 hours. And the day of the exam also, you would get approximately, more than 5 hours, you will get 5 to 6 hours. Okay. So put together, if you see total number of hours in this 1.5 days, okay, somewhere approximately 20, how much hours? Approximately somewhere 23 to 26 hours you will get. In that, I advise you to touch all the chapters. Ma'am, can we do a selected study? Yes, but I advise you to do all the chapters before the exam. Whatever said and done, you would have studied last 4 months, you would have revised last 1 month. Yes, but last 1 day, what you have revised, 1.5 days, what you have read, it will stay more in your mind. Okay. And I have come up with the YouTube videos, YouTube marathons. Okay, I've put the videos in the description box also of this particular video. You can use all these resources, and you can message me in my WhatsApp also for any doubts. And we have a group also for mentoring. So all said and done. So guys, it's your exam. You have to give your best. So to wind up, you need proper sleep. Okay, this is not like a machine, it needs some rest. Even machine, it needs some kind of layoff. Okay, so have adequate sleep around 6 hours. Okay, please, please, please avoid last minute discussion, especially during half an hour before the exams, because last half an hour, maybe a student or a friend will come and ask you, hey, what was that section, or what was that essay? Maybe if you don't remember, it may make you more tensed. Proper time management. Okay, utilize 15 minutes reading time well. In 15 minutes reading time, choose the question which you are going to leave in the option. Finally, give your best. For the exams, just think what you have studied and what is in the question paper and how you are going to present. Do not think about the result. Okay, let your process speak about the result. Stay focused, give your best, and we will be successful. Once again, I wish you all the very best. May God bless you. Take care.